2022 is here, and after a fabulous year of 2021, the movies for 2022 are also looking great. It looks like it's going to be another awesome year for movies, as long as they all actually come out. And there are still quite a few that were supposed to come out in 2020 that are coming out this year, so that's great. And it just looks like there's going to be just packed full of movies from January all the way through to December, which is great because of the success of recent movies like Spider-Man No Way Home and stuff, so everyone feels comfortable releasing all the movies. And so, there's too many to include on this list for my top 10 most anticipated movies of 2022. But I have 2 honorable mentions and then 10, obviously, movies I'm looking forward to the most. And so without further ado, here are my honorable mentions. So my first honorable mention is Fantastic Beasts: The Secrets of Dumbledore, which I really enjoyed the first Fantastic Beasts, but the second one really just felt like filler. And I'm looking forward to seeing what they do with Grindelwald with the recasting. And I'm hoping they listen to the feedback from Crimes of Grindelwald and are going to make this one a very enjoyable film like the first one was, because that one was actually really good. And my second honorable mention is Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse Part 1, which usually most people would include this in their top 10, but just because it's Sony, I can't fully trust them to catch lightning in a bottle twice. So I'm really hoping this one's really good, but I can't put it in my top 10 because I'm just not 100% sure it's going to be. I mean, I don't want it. I hope it just didn't get to their heads and stuff, and I hope it's actually just like as great, like with the story and animation and all that being just as good as it was in the first one. Which, yeah, that's why the first one is so good. So I am really looking forward to it. It is, technically my number 11, but just because of Sony. So anyway, my number 10 most anticipated movie of 2022 is Morbius. So the only reason this is because I'm just really interested to see where this movie is from the trailers and stuff. It looks like it's in the Venomverse, the Tobey Maguire verse, the Andrew Garfield one, and the Tom Holland one. So I just want to see how that works, because it could be working off some multiverse stuff, which is always interesting. And the action does look pretty cool. It does look a bit darker. It isn't. I think it's technically in the Venomverse, so it's like that. But let's just hope it's a good movie. It's only a few weeks away, and it's just great to get some more Spider-Man content. And I wonder what they're doing with this villain stuff, but I kind of hope it's not. Yeah, they're just trying. I really hope they're building towards something, like they're actually going to fight Spider-Man, these villains, and not just become anti-heroes, because it's entertaining, I guess, but then they're never going to fight Spider-Man. So I'm looking forward to Morbius quite a bit, mostly because I'm just interested to see what it's about, not necessarily the movie itself being that interesting. Anyway, my number 9 most anticipated movie of 2022 is Thor: Love and Thunder. So for me, I'm not actually the biggest fan of Thor Ragnarok. I actually prefer Thor, the original, but I can see where it was going. I just don't think the comedy lands as well upon rewatch. But I'm looking forward to this, mainly because of the return of Natalie Portman as Jane, but this time Jane Foster Thor, which is a very interesting character to bring in, and also Christian Bale. You cannot go wrong with him as the villain of the movie, and it's going to be great to see the Guardians in this, being the best part of the MCU, apart from Spider-Man, is the Guardians, so that's another great reason to watch this movie. And Taika Waititi, I think he's definitely improved since Thor Ragnarok with Jojo Rabbit and Mandalorian. I just think I'm just really looking forward to seeing what they do with this character, but I just really hope they don't sideline Thor, like as in Chris Hemsworth Thor. But that's why I'm looking forward to it, and that's my number 9. My number 8 most anticipated movie of 2022 is Mission Impossible 7. So this has been on these most anticipated movies lists for the last. This is the third time, because it was supposed to come out in 2020, then it was supposed to come out in 2021, now it's coming out at the end of 2022. So let's hope that it actually comes out, because I'm a huge fan of the Mission Impossible series, except for 2, obviously. Everyone hates 2, it's bad. But 6 especially is so good. I'm just looking forward to seeing what they're doing. Apparently, it is the second to last, and it's like going to build up to the last one, which is Mission Impossible 8. And I mean, the stunts are just incredible because they're all practical and stuff, and it's just great to see a Mission Impossible movie. The only reason it's not as high is because I actually have no idea it's actually going to come out this year, and also there's been no trailer yet. So same with Thor: Love and Thunder. If there was a trailer for that, I would be more anticipated, more hyped for it. But when a trailer comes out for it, I can guarantee you it's going to shoot up a few spots. But until then, it's my number 8. Yeah. So my number 7 most anticipated movie of 2022 is Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. So yeah, this is my most anticipated Marvel movie because of Spider-Man No Way Home and the whole multiverse stuff in that, and how it's leading into this. And mainly, I'm looking forward to it because it's directed by Sam Raimi, who directed obviously the Evil Dead trilogy, which is so good, and obviously the Spider-Man trilogy with Tobey Maguire. And I'm just hoping that he brings a new flavor to the MCU formula, and I'm just looking forward to it. It's just I also with apparently all the like X-Men cameos and stuff, and I mean like I'm X-Men fan over MCU, so that's just something that's going to be great to see. And also I am looking forward to seeing the continuation of Doctor Strange's story, because Doctor Strange is one of the better MCU movies, and he's also a really interesting character. And of course Wanda's going to be in this, and I really hope she's the villain, because they kind of failed at that with WandaVision. But whatever, it's Marvel, so I don't know if they will do that, but I am looking forward to this quite a bit. So my number 6 most anticipated movie of 2022 is Black Adam. So when this first was announced, not so much anticipating it, of course DC, so I am obviously going to go see it. But until that teaser, that little clip that we got at DC Fandom, that was when I was like, okay, this looks really good. Like when he literally melts the dude with electricity. Yeah, it might be, and also it's got Pierce Brosnan as Dr. Fate and all the Justice Society, which is definitely going to be something I really want to see. And I'm just looking forward to Black Adam coming into it, I guess, with The Rock. But I just really hope it's not like The Rock movies that we get usually. I hope it's more serious, and apparently it is. And with all the early test screenings and stuff, apparently it's very good. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. And yeah, look, I mean, I don't know if it's going to be the biggest movie ever, but I feel like it's just DC, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what they're doing with the DCEU, and this is their first big movie of the year. So, and The Rock's been trying to make this for years, and so I have a good feeling it's going to be great. So that's my number 6. Number 5 most anticipated movie of 2022 is Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. Well, if it was an actual trailer, it would probably have shot up as well, but I loved the first Aquaman, and most people do, so I'm just looking forward to seeing what they're going to do with this, and with Black Manta being more of a major villain, which is great, because Black Manta was the best part about the first Aquaman. And I think it's just going to be great. It's just going to be fun DC movie, and it's like not the first sequel, but obviously there's Wonder Woman, but it feels like they've definitely know what they're doing with Aquaman, which is great, and I'm really looking forward to it. And it's probably going to look amazing with all the CG, and yeah, it's just going to be a fun time, I guess. And whenever that trailer comes out, I'm really looking forward to it. And yeah, obviously another DC movie, but what can I say? I love DC. So my number 4 most anticipated movie of 2022 is Jurassic World Dominion. So a lot of people aren't actually looking forward to this because of Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. Personally, I didn't hate it. I thought it was okay. But yeah, I'm mostly looking forward to this because of the return of the original cast of Jurassic Park, and also the whole ending of Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, which, I mean, spoilers, but the dinosaurs get let loose on the Earth. I think that's just going to be a great concept, especially from that little clip they showed us, which is the opening of the movie, I think. But yeah, it just looks really cool with that concept and the original cast coming back with the new cast as well, which I do enjoy, and I'm just really looking forward to it. I mean, I love Jurassic Park; it's one of the best movies ever made, and Jurassic World was a pretty decent kind of reboot slash sequel thing. It was really entertaining, and then I'm just looking forward to it. I mean, it's mostly just because of the old cast. I mean, Jeff Goldblum was in the last one, but like for 2 minutes. So I just want them to get back in the action, and I mean, because those characters were part of the reason why it worked in the first place, is the original. So that's mainly the reason why. And when an actual trailer comes out, I can guarantee my excitement is going to increase. But for now, that's my number 4. So my number 3 most anticipated movie of 2022 is Scream, or Scream 5. So yeah, Scream the original is my favorite horror movie ever. So, and I enjoy all the sequels, especially the fourth one. So I'm really looking forward to this. From the trailer, it looks incredible, the direction and stuff, and also with the new cast, they look really good. And they're bringing back the old cast again. I don't know if it's gonna be their last one or not, but and they got competent directors, and I don't know. I just feel like it's a passion project for these directors, and that it's just going to be great. And it's only like 2 weeks away, so, or less than that actually. It's like 10 days away or something from coming out, and I'm just super excited to watch it. And it could end up being terrible because it's the first one not directed by Wes Craven, but I feel like that. I have faith in it from the trailers, and yeah, it just looks great. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to Scream 5, or just Scream. I kind of don't like that title, but whatever. Yeah, part of the reason why I'm mostly excited for it is because it is the closest movie to coming out, so that's why I'm like looking forward to the most, because it's a few days away. But anyway, so that's my number 3 most anticipated movie of the year. My second most anticipated movie of 2022 is The Flash. So another DC movie. Yep, but I'm a huge fan. Yes, I'm a huge fan of Zack Snyder's Justice League and Barry Allen in that movie, and so I'm just so excited to see what they're going to do with it, and with Andy Muschietti, director of it, directing this, and he seems to like the Snyder Cut. It feels like possibly we could be getting like an actual continuation of the Snyderverse, which would be insane, but awesome. And obviously, a big draw is Michael Keaton back as Batman, and he is my childhood Batman, so that is awesome to see. And yeah, it just seems like it's going to be a great multiverse movie. Like, there's so many multiverse movies as well, but I hope this one doesn't get overshadowed by all the Marvel multiverse stuff. I mean, this movie has been trying to come out for a long time, but it's had a lot of problems. But yeah, I'm super excited for The Flash, especially from that little teaser. But with the actual trailer and actually seeing Michael Keaton, not just the back of his head, yeah, I'm looking for. Oh, that'll make me so excited. But yeah, I mean, it's November, quite a while away. It could actually not come out, but I think it will, and I think it's going to be great. Yeah. So that's my second most anticipated movie of the year. And my number 1 most anticipated movie of 2022, to no one's surprise, is The Batman. I mean, I think everyone has this as their number 1, because, I mean, come on, the trailers have been insanely good. And, I mean, ever since that first one at DC Fandom 2020, it has been my most anticipated movie, just in general, forever. It just looks so good, and Batman, being the best superhero ever, is finally getting the proper treatment for a film, it looks like, with it actually being a detective story, but also the action looks insane. It looks brutal as, and I don't know if it's going to be R-rated or not. I don't mind whether it's not, or, but if the story is great and the characters are great, and for all I know, it is probably going to be the best movie of the year. From the trailers and from what Matt Reeves has said, and also his previous, Planet of the Apes movies are really good. So I'm just looking forward to it so much. I mean, people have said, enough said about it. Like, I just want it to come out. It's like 3 months away, and I'm just so excited to see it. Even though it's not part of the DCEU, it just looks incredible. And I wouldn't be surprised if possibly it gets nominated for Best Picture, which would be crazy, a Batman movie for Best Picture. But yeah, They did it for Black Panther, and that definitely wasn't deserved. But yeah, so that's my number one. And there were like other movies that were supposed to come out this year that were in my top 10, but I had to move them out because they got moved to 2023, such as Indiana Jones 5 and John Wick 4. I was looking forward to those so much, especially Indiana Jones 5, because I mean, I hate the fourth one, but Indiana Jones. But sadly, they pushed 2023. But we still get all these great movies and more. I mean, there was way more that I'm looking forward to that aren't even in this list. But yeah, that's my number one, and it's going to be a good year. So thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe to Sam Reviews and Gaming. And I'll see you next time whenever I decide to make another video. Thanks. Bye.